Good evening, everyone. Welcome to high school basketball tonight as the McFarland Spartans host the Mount Horeb Vikings non-conference girls basketball. It's Tuesday night, December the 3rd, 2013. First home game for the season for the Spartans. They come into the game with a record of 0-1 after losing their opener at Monroe last week. Here are the starters for McFarland. Number 4, Stevie Weiner, a 5'4 senior. Rosie Rundy, number 23, a 5'9 senior. Maddie Hettinger, a 5'9 senior, number 3. Christine Hettinger, number 11, a 5'9 senior. And Erica Ewelt, number 22, a 5'11 senior. 5 seniors start for the Spartans. Mount Horeb with no seniors on their roster. They'll start a pretty young group. Tess Bear is number 2. She is a sophomore. Gabby Handrick is number 3. She is a sophomore. Allison Gordon, number 10, is a sophomore. Valerie Fisher, number 23, is a junior. And number 22, Serena Preddy, is a junior. So again, welcome aboard our broadcast. John Wells here with the play-by-play. Leah Bellmans is here with the color commentary. Bill Cather coaching at Evansville tonight. Here's the tip. Controlled by the Vikings. That's Tess Bear, number 2, over to Sarah Preddy. Fisher back out. Shot on the way short. Ball's loose. Who wants it? Rundy down on the floor. Possession will go to the Spartans. That shot was by Serena Preddy. So it'll be Spartan ball. Mount Horeb will pick up full court pressure. And just man-to-man, they contest the inbound. They drop back. Here comes Maddie Hettinger, coast to coast. Layup overlays. Ewelt with the rebound. Puts it back up. No good, but draws the foul. Leah, nice job by Erica keeping the ball high. That foul was on Allison Gordon. Erica Ewelt will go to the line. First free throw on the way is good for Erica. It's a good start for the Spartans. They're on the board, leading 1-0. Second free throw on the way for Ewelt, the senior. Shot is up, back of the rim, no good. Rebound Mount Horeb, and here come the Vikings. That's Preddy. Up ahead, Handrick laying good.
Yeah, they really pushed that ball down the court well.
Yeah, they're not gonna wait for us. So it's 2-1 Mount Horeb. Hettinger ball tipped away. Nice defense by Valerie Fisher, the junior. Mount Horeb does not have their heights listed in the program. I'm going to guess Fisher to be about 5'8". Here's Stevie Weiner. Pulls up from 8 off the glass and good. Weiner with 2. Spartans. Christine Hettinger almost a steal. Gotta like the intensity, Leah, right away here.
Yeah, great to see the aggression out of McFarland right off the bat.
So Mount Horeb will inbound. This is Cassie Handrick, number 3, back to Tess Bear, to Handrick, guarded by Weiner. Bear, Handrick playing catch. Mount Horeb, some motion on the perimeter. Underneath, Fisher goes up, no good. Foul going to be called on Maddie Hettinger. Her first, team's first. And Valerie Fisher will go to the line to shoot a pair for the Vikings. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Free throw is good. So she's 1 for 1 on the night. We're tied at 3. 6:55 to go in quarter number 1. Second free throw on the way, also good. 4-3, Mount Horeb again, full court pressure. Ball stolen. Easy one underneath, overlaid by Preddy. And here come the Spartans. Rosie Rundy, double teamed in the backcourt. Coach Pete Williquit, he wants a timeout. Again, Mount Horeb looks to trap on that first pass, Leah, and Spartans kind of ran away from Rundy.
Yeah, I'm seeing great ball pressure by both teams.
So it's going to be a good full court up and down game tonight. Again, second game of the season for both teams. Mount Horeb opened their year with a win over Madison Memorial. And the Spartans traveled down to Monroe in a game I think a lot of people here thought they would win, but were defeated by the Cheesemakers in a close one. Again, 5 seniors for the Spartans. Only 8 girls on the varsity bench for McFarland. So again, Rundy will bring it up, guarded by Handrick. Ball tipped away, going to have a reach. That should go on Handrick, and it does. That's Cassie Handrick's first foul. That's the second team foul against the Vikings here in quarter number 1. Spartans will inbound underneath their own basket. Rundy looking, gets it out. Ball goes off Weiner's hand, and it's going to be an over and back. But the officials are going to talk this one over, saying nobody had control. The ball was tipped. Mount Horeb tipped it, went off Stevie Weiner into the backcourt. It is corrected.
Yeah, that's a great call right there. Bob
Fasick, official underneath, coming out, and that's good. That's officials working together. 2-man crew tonight. Turnover, but the Spartans get it back. Drive way long from Weiner, and there's a tie up in the backcourt. Going to be a foul whistled 80 feet away from the basket. That's going to be on Stevie Weiner, her first, team second. More of a frustration foul than anything else. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. 4-3, Mount Horeb. Vikings in red, Spartans in white. Home game here from McFarland. Gordon lays it up. Good, scores. Allison Gordon.
Yeah, that's just a good aggressive layup right there.
Spartans break the pressure. Here comes Weiner over to Ewald. Off the glass. Good, Erica Ewald. 6-5, Mount Horeb. Here come the Vikings. Gordon. Oh, going to be an offensive foul. Put her shoulder down. And she comes up lame. That's going to be her second foul. She's going to head to the bench, not only with an injury, but with 2 fouls. Number 30, Nikki Arneson into the lineup for the Vikings, and for the Spartans, number 14, Emma Eckel, the 6'1 freshman. 6-5 our score, 6:02 to go in the first quarter. Already a long 2 minutes here from McFarland High School. Maddie Hettinger into her sister Christine. Christine will clear it out, bring it up. Underneath, Eckel goes up, scores. Emma Eckel. 7-6 Spartans, the freshman. And here's a steal. Maddie Hettinger up. Whoa! Circus shot, no good, high off the glass. 7-6, 5:35 to go. Here come the Vikings. That is Arneson. Back out to Handrick. Handrick, good defense by Rosie Rundy. Inside Arneson, drives in, no good. Eckel with the rebound, tipped away. Fisher travels, and the turnover will give it to the Spartans. Here comes Brooke Lonegro, 5'2 freshman. Rock Valley Conference cross-country champion as a freshman. Rundy will bring it up uncontested. Spartan lead is 1 early in this one. That's Eckel. Back out Lonegro. Heavy pressure there by Serena Peretti. Stolen by Bear. Here come the Vikings. Ball kicked out of bounds. Will stay with Mount Horeb. 5 minutes to go. The Vikings will inbound underneath their own basket, right to our left. We're baseline. There you can see us in the shot. Their nice WMCF banner that Eric put together for us. Pass inside, Eckel down, tips out of bounds. Will stay with Mount Horeb. Spartans doing a good job clogging up that lane on the inbound. Many a game has been won on Good inbound plays. That's number 22, Preddy, over to Fisher. Back to Preddy. 3 ball on the way from Handrick. Way long, but it goes right to Bear, and she cleans it up for the putback, and it's 8-7 Mount Horeb. Right place, right time. That's the trick with good offensive rebounding. Lonegro gets the ball stripped away, but Hettinger tips it out of bounds, prevents the easy one on this end for the Vikings. Couple of substitutions in. Number 10, that is Claire Johnson, a 5'6" senior, and Stevie Weiner, number 4, returns for the Spartans. 8-7 Mount Horeb. Vikings will inbound. This is Handrick. Nice defense. Back out to Arneson. Handrick, 3-shot on the way. Long, no good. Gets her own rebound off the glass, no good. And Maddie Hettinger comes out there. She's going to look to go coast to coast. She does, lays it up and scores. Maddie Hettinger, her first 2. Spartans back on top, 9-8. There's a reach, no call. Back out Handrick. Bear, shot is good for 3 for Tess Bear. Her first points, 11-9 Mount Horeb. Rundy guarded by Handrick. Up to Eckel. Here come the Spartans. Tipped away by Preddy. Up ahead Handrick. Left hand overlays no good. Maddie Hettinger down. Up and down and around we go. Back out Rundy. Shot fake goes left. Pulls up from 12. No good. Vikings have it. Who wants it? Here comes Preddy. Nice spin move over to Handrick off the glass and scores. Cassie Handrick. She's got 4. And the Viking lead now 13-9. As we near the 3-minute mark to go here in the first quarter. Rosie Rundy going to direct the offense between the circles. Spartan's got to get some movement. Here's a steal by Fisher. She'll take it. Left-hand layup. Good.
Yeah, those turnovers are really hurting McFarland.
15-9. Spartans their own worst enemy here tonight with turnovers. So 6-point lead for the Mount Horeb Vikings. We are not helping our own cause, are we, Leah?
No, a couple times I think that they could have gone with the bounce pass instead of that overhead that drew that turnover.
And one of the things we talked about last year was that whole idea of being strong with the ball. And we're not doing that. We're letting the ball get tipped away, knocked out of our hands, and we got to be a lot more aggressive when we have the ball because we're giving it up to Mount Horeb too easily, and they're going to run. They're going to push the ball up. I mean, we've got 15 points already, and we've got 2:54 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and a lot of those are just on fast breaks alone.
Again, coaching staff for the Spartans, Pete Williquette coaching his first varsity game here at the home gym. He's assisted by Heidi Knapp and Andrew Garvey. The JV coach is Al Nordhaus, back after a 2-year leave to Germany. And the freshman coach, Sarah Malini. Mount Horeb going to drop back, no pressure. See what they'll play half-court defense here. Looks like they'll go man-to-man. Good help. Claire Johnson up, long, no good. Rebound Arneson for the Vikings. 1 and done for the Spartans. Number 5, Jessie Fisher is checked in. She is a freshman. That is Fisher. Cross-court pass over to Gabby Coulthard. No shot, foul before. Going to be called on. Going to be called on Mount Horeb. Serena Preddy going to be whistled for the foul, away from the ball. Her first, team's 4th. 1, 2, 3 freshmen on the Mount Horeb roster. I've coached against all these kids in middle school, and I don't necessarily remember one of their teams standing out, but a lot of young players. 3-shot on the way from Weiner, way long. And this is Jessie Fisher with the ball. She'll get it up to Arneson, shot goes up, tipped out of bounds. Will stay here with the Vikings with 2:04 to go. Mount Horeb with a 6-point lead, 15-9. Jesse Fisher will inbound. No seniors on this Mount Horeb roster. That's why you see the number of younger players out here. Number 22 is Serena Preddy. Over to Bear, back to Preddy. 3-shot on the way, back of the rim, no good. Arneson fights down with the rebound. Double teamed, back out. Fisher, 10-footer on the way, long, no good. Eckel down with the rebound. Be Strong gets it outletted to Christine Hedinger. Crossover dribble, tipped away, over to Weiner. Thought about it, travels. Footwork, comes down to that footwork. Shot fake, drag the pivot foot. Officials right on that call. Spartans going to put some maybe token pressure in the backcourt. That's Fisher, number 5, over to Preddy. Saves it from going out of bounds. Back out top to Bear. Corner, shot on the way by Coulthard. Way long, tipped out of bounds. Off Mount Horeb. We'll go to the Spartans. Rosie Rundy and Maddie Henninger checked back in. Number 23 and 3 respectively. Brooke Lonegro and M. Eckel will head to the bench. 1:23 to go, 15-9 our score. Spartans trailing by 6. Need a score here. Neither team has scored in about the last minute and a half. Weiner up from 3, good. So 3-ball money in the bank for Stevie Weiner. Weiner with 5. Vikings break the press. That's Preddy, cut off on the baseline. Over to Coulthard. Back out Bear, over to Preddy. They work the perimeter. Swing the ball over here. Coulthard. Short, nice rebound position there by Preddy. Gets her own rebound. Saved by Maddie Hedinger. Ball on the end line. Out of bounds to Mount Horeb. Mount Horeb's got to have at least 5 offensive boards here in the first quarter, and that's something Spartans are going to have to work on in practice. It's keeping their opponents off the boards. Inside post up. Erica Ewelt just gets a hand in there, and it's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow favors Mount Horeb. So they will inbound again, 45.2. Getting kind of physical out there inside. Serena Preddy, the junior, not afraid to mix it up for the Vikings. Ball's almost a steal, but it's going to wind up being a reach. That's 22, Erica Ewelt. Again, that's the case. Third team, somebody goes down on the floor for that ball, and it's our ball. Instead, it's a foul, and Mount Horeb has it underneath their own basket. This is Fisher, number 5, to Preddy, over to Coulthard. Shot on the way, in and out, no good. Nice box out by Maddie Hedinger. On the bus stop, up ahead, Rosie Rundy running the break. Pulls up from 8, off the glass, long, no good. Ewelt up. Wow, nice rebound.
Right there.
3-shot on the way, Stevie Weiner. Her second, she's got 8, and we're tied at 15. Here's a steal. Stevie Weiner, 15 seconds to go. Weiner drives in, puts her head down. No, waved off. Foul before. Stevie gets in that rhythm, you know, she's thinking it. She's going to the hole. Cassie Hendrick with the foul. That's her second. That's the 5th team foul on the Vikings here. So Bear comes in replacing Hendrick. 13.3 time on the clock here in the first quarter. We're tied at 15. Ooh, Rundy was there. Weiner, 3 again, around the rim, no good. Rebound, Coulthard. Oh, Maddie Hedinger goes for the steal, but picks up the foul in the backcourt. That is her second. Brooke Lonegro will come in for Maddie. Don't want her to pick up her third here with 3.7 seconds to go. We're tied at 15. Spartans going to drop back. Here come the Vikings. This is Bear. Arneson from 3, shot short and no good. And 8 minutes in the books here from McFarland High School tonight. It's the McFarland Spartans 15, the Mount Horeb Vikings 15. Recapping the scoring so far in the first quarter. For Mount Horeb, Tess Bear with 3. Cassie Handrick with 4. Allison Gordon with 2. And Valerie Fisher with 4 for a total of 15. Just 2 free throws shot in the first quarter by Mount Horeb. They are 2 for 2 on the night. For the Spartans, Maddie Hettinger with 2. Emma Eckel with 2. Erica Ewelt with 3. And the high scorer, Stevie Weiner with 8. Spartans 1 out of 2 from the line in the first quarter. Foul situation looks like this. Spartans with 4 team fouls. Maddie Hettinger with 2. Stevie Weiner with 1. And Erica Ewelt with 1. For Mount Horeb, 5 team fouls. Cassie Handrick with 2, Allison Gordon with 2, and a Serena Preddy with 1. Leah, you gotta like the tempo in that first quarter. Entertaining.
Yes, fast-paced game. McFarland did a real nice job in those last couple minutes of holding their score to 15 there.
Yeah, Mount Horeb was stuck on 15 for about the last almost 3 minutes of the quarter. It was 15-9, so the Spartans closed on a 6-0 run. Brooke Lonegro, number 2. Rosie Rundy, 23. Stevie Weiner, 4. Erica Ewelt, 22. And Christine Hettinger, 11. The 5 for the Spartans. Ewelt at the high post travels. Erica thought about that pass, forgot the jump stop. Turnover gives the ball back to the Vikings. Serena Preddy, number 22. Spartans are going to look to trap now. Nice spin move. Gets it over to Fisher. Shot fake, runs into Valerie Fisher. No relation. They appear to be they're spelled differently. Oh, Stevie Weiner got away with a foul. Here's Gordon on the drive. Erica Ewelt with the rejection. Letting them play.
Spartans really had some good defense there. A lot of defensive movements. Tight on the ball. Good hold.
So high feet out top to Bear. Swings it over to Preddy. Back to Bear. Inside. Gordon went the high-low. Ball off the hands of Valerie Fisher. And the turnover gives the ball back to the Spartans. So again, that time Mount Horeb looked to go with the high-low. With Gordon back in the game, she has she has 2 fouls. So again, looks to be maybe the key post player. Shot on the way. Stevie Weiner, another 3. She's got 3. She's got 11. Spartans lead 18-15. Jessie Fisher over to Tess Bear. Nice skip pass. Shot buried by Serena Preddy. She answers. We're tied at 18. That's Brooke Lonegro. Tricky dribble around the back. Coach Sullivan wants a 5 call, and he's going to get it. Got to give it up. So the 5-second call, turnover. We'll give it back to Mount Horeb. Claire Johnson, number 10, is in. Emma Eckel, number 14. Again, Spartans with just 8 suited up for tonight's game. Numbers kind of an issue for the Spartans, 9 through 12. Not unlike other programs. So we'll have 8 playing in the varsity here tonight. Preddy wide open. 3-shot, no good. Rebound, Fisher. Tipped away. Here comes Christine Hettinger. Left hand, coast to coast. Ball blocked away at the end. Lonegro fights for it. Brooks going to be, they're going to call an offensive foul.
Wow.
They're going to say Fisher threw the elbow as she came around. And she'll come out as Nikki Arneson comes back in. Got a little frustrated there. Lonegro kind of like a gnat out there on defense, and she swatted her away. So the Spartans will inbound underneath their own basket. We are tied at 18. Christine Hettinger back to the inbounder. Rundy for 3. Rosie Rundy. Spartans with 4 threes here in the first half, and now their lead is 21-18. Again, Mount Horeb, good ball movement on the perimeter. Here's Gordon, shot up, blocked. That was not blocked. Hit the side of the basket, goes out of bounds. Nice defense by Emma Eckel.
Yeah,
Stevie Weiner back in.
Another great defensive play by McFarland, gives us the ball.
So 3-point lead for the Spartans, 5:45 to go here in the first half. 21-18 our score from McFarland High School. That's Rundy over to Claire Johnson. Johnson guarded by Preddy. Ball tipped away on the floor. Who wants it? And it's over and back. Another turnover. We are not keeping track, nor do we want to. We might be in double figures for turnovers here. Number 3 is Cassie Handrick. She's a sophomore. That is Handrick from 3. 3 for 3. 21-21.
Oh, another turnover
and a
by
steal, and Preddy finishes. And a 5-0 run, 23-21 Mount Horeb. I look away and there's a steal.
Yeah, another example of being strong with that ball, John.
Yep, we just have to get better with that. Eckel underneath the basket scores. Eckel with 4. We're tied at 23. This is fun. That's Arneson, travels. Arneson thought about it, travels.
And McFarland's been doing a better job this quarter of keeping Mount Horeb out of that lane, which is helping them out.
So we're tied at 23. That's Brooke Lonegro, number 2. She is a freshman. And watch the 5. Ewell. Ball stolen, but Lonegro gets it back. Scoop shot. No. Eckel with the rebound. Left hand put back is good. Emma Eckel, she's got 6. Spartans back on top by 2. It's going to be one of those games. You can tell it's going to go down to the wire. Tess Bear with the ball, number 2, inside Arneson. Again, they were thinking that high-low. Back out Bear, shot on the way, no good. Claire Johnson with the uncontested rebound. Vikings will contest. She just throws the ball. Eckel down on the floor. It's loose. Who wants it? Arneson comes up with it. Possession will go to Mount Horeb. And again, we just have to be smarter on our passes. Here comes Mount Horeb. That's the freshman, Nikki Arneson. Gets it over to Handrick, and we're going to have a blocking foul. That's going to go on Stevie Weiner, her second. 5th team foul against the Spartans. Rosie Rundy, 23. Christine Hettinger, number 11, back in for the White. JV game earlier tonight went to Mount Horeb. Inbound to that is Allison Gordon. Serena Preddy, ball tipped away. Bear has it. 3.5 to go in the first half. Spartans by 2. Timeout, Mount Horeb. Coach Bill Sullivan wants to talk it over. 3:29 to go. Again, we'd like to thank our top-notch crew here tonight. Tonight we've got the camera opposite the benches. I believe we have, is that Andrew Day over there with the camera tonight? Maybe you can get a good shot of our youngest fan here tonight. Coach Heidi Knapp's new baby is here sitting behind the bench, the Spartan bench. That is a little baby. See if Andrew can get a shot of that. Oh, you can't quite see it there behind the Spartan bench. So Mount Horeb will inbound, almost a 5-second call. Gets the ball out to Tess Bear between the circles. High post to Arneson. Kicks it out Gordon. Arneson, nice job posting up. Might have double dribbled inside, but she scores. Ties it at 25. Lonegro, Hettinger, back to Lonegro. No girls land underneath there. Rundy from 3. Long, no good. Arneson, she's strong. She chases it down. Here come the Vikings. Gordon will get it back to Handrick. Over to Bear. Back out to Handrick. Mount Horeb doing a nice job moving the ball on the perimeter. This is Preddy. Goes inside. Contact. Own rebound. Back up. Scores. Correction. That is Arneson.
Yeah, that's another offensive rebound by Mount Horeb for the score.
Christine Ettinger with the foul. That's her first. 6 We're bonus throughout here. Now here is Arneson. Nikki Arneson with 4. She'll go to the line for the 3-point play the old-fashioned way here. Dakota Wernette into the lineup for Mount Horeb, number 25. She's a sophomore. Stevie Weiner back in for Brooke Lonegro. So Nikki Arneson, just a freshman, but probably the strongest player physically on the court for both teams. Free throw is on the way. Good, got it. 5 for Arneson. Perfect on the night for the Vikings from the line. 3 out of 3. Mount Horeb's lead now is 28-25. Number 4, Gabby Coulthard, freshman coming in. She'll replace Arneson. Spartans trailing by 3, 2:40 to go in the first half. Entertaining non-conference game here. Spartans will be back here on Thursday night. That's Ewell. Hettinger. Whoa, loses control. Turnover. As we near the 15 mark in turnovers. Spartans going to look, put a little pressure on. Almost looks like a 1-3-1 from three-quarter court. And doesn't seem to phase the Vikings at all. That ball, they broke down the middle. Right idea, but it goes off Dakota Wernette's leg, out of bounds, the turnover. Not going to say turnover anymore. 28-25, 2:15 to go. Rundy, right side. Back out Rundy, swings it over. Weiner thought about it, skips it over to Hettinger. Right, left dribble. Ewell from 8, back of the rim, no good. Hettinger skies for the board, gets her own rebound. Got to be stronger, though, as the ball got tipped away, and then the stolen pass. Here come the Vikings with a chance to increase their lead, which is 3. Bear swings it over. That's number 5, Jessie Fisher. 23, Valerie Fisher. Vikings playing a little catch, back out Fisher, thought about it, shot fake, drives in, Ewell going to be called for the foul. Erica Ewell second. The 23, Valerie Fisher, the junior, she'll go to the line to shoot 2. 7th team foul against the Spartans. Vikings will be shooting, both teams will be shooting from here on out in the first half. Thank goodness there's only a minute 32 to go, so we don't have a free throw marathon here. Shot on the way is good. That's Fisher. She's 3 for 3. Again, Mount Horeb perfect on the night now, 4 out of 4. Fisher with 5. Vikings lead is 4, 29-25. Second free throw short. We jinxed her. 3 out of 4 for Fisher. First miss for the Vikings. Here come the Spartans with a chance to cut into that lead. Christine Hettinger, number 11. Plays catch with her sister Maddie. Rundy from 3. Long, no good. Maddie Hettinger chases down the rebound. Go at it. Oh, had Eckel open. Weiner, big skip, dangerous pass. Oh, nice defense by number 4, Gabby Coulthard, fighting over the top. Eckel was posting up. Coulthard fights over the top on that. Perfect defense. Just like Coach Leah here teaches in 7th grade. That's Rosie Rundy, a little spin dribble guarded by Fisher. Maddie Hettinger goes up from 10. Back of the rim, no good. Valerie Fisher down with the board. Under a minute to go. Gets the ball over to number 5, Jesse Fisher. 50 seconds, 29-25. We are having fun tonight here from McFarland High School. That's Fisher. Mount Horeb going to be content. Use some clock. They've got a 4-point advantage. Nearing the 30-second mark. Bear. Fisher. Tough pass. Well, let's see who they're going to call this on. I think it's going to go against number 5. No. It's going to go on Emma Eckel. That's her first, the 8th team. I hate to say it, but that's, Leah, one of those cases where that's a good no call. No such thing as that in the rule book, though. So this is number 5, Jessie Fisher. She's a freshman. Shot on the way. Back of the ring, no good. Valerie Fisher gets the offensive board, but loses control.
Yeah, McFarland's got to do a better job at boxing her out and getting that rebound.
So we near the 22nd mark to go in the first half. Spartans trailing 29-25. Rundy inside, Eckel off the glass and good all day. If we're patient enough to get it in there, Eckel with 8. 29-27. 10 seconds on the clock. Over to Fisher. Wide right behind the three-point arc. 5 seconds to go. Back out. Swings it over. Coltard, time's going to run out. And 16 minutes, 1 half in the books. We're at halftime. Leah, again, thanks for helping us out tonight.
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Fun game. Very fun game. Here come the Spartans now, trailing by 2. Weiner over to Christine Hedinger. Back out to Maddie. Maddie pulls up from 10. In and out, no good. Arneson with the rebound, going to be fouled by Christine Hedinger. Her second. We go 12 seconds into the second half before our first whistle. Again, one of the things we were talking about off camera here at halftime is the need for the Spartans to look to post up inside and get the ball into Emma Eckel, or especially Maddie Hedinger. Maddie only with 2. And here's a foul. I think that's going to go on number 3, Cassie Handrick. It does. That's her third. Each team now with a foul here in the second half. Handrick goes to the bench. Jessie Fisher, the freshman, number 5, will replace her. The lead for Mount Horeb is 2. Rundy, going to be a foul. Thought it was a tie-up. That's Serena Preddy. That's her second, team's second foul. We're 38 seconds into the third quarter and already 3 fouls called here. And rightfully so.
Yeah, both teams coming out aggressive after that half.
Boy, the pocket pick there by Jessie Fisher on the breakout. Preddy almost saved it, but it'll go back to the Spartans. And again, what it all comes down to is being strong with the ball. It's not something you necessarily can teach. It's something that you got to do. I mean, it's part of the game. Weiner drives in. Blocking foul going to be called. That's going to be on number 2, Tess Bear. Already 3 team fouls. I look into my crystal ball, and I can say long second half here. We're not even a minute in, and 4 team fouls called so far between these two teams. Ewell behind the arc. Almost a foul there. Gets it inside Rundy. There's the post up. Little half hook shot, no good. Arneson chases it down. Spartans need to go back to that. That will fall. Arneson, secondary break. Nice job. Ball goes around and out, no good. Gets her own rebound. That's got to be at least 7 offensive boards for the Vikings here tonight. Fisher, little hesitation dribble. Back out Bear, swings it over Gordon. Corner, Preddy. 3 shot on the way. Long, no good. Nice rebound by Stevie Weiner. Gets it up to Rundy. Tipped. Ewelt goes up. Going to be fouled. Spartans got lucky there. And that foul is going to be whistled on number 10. That is Allison Gordon. That is her third. All of a sudden now 2 Vikings with 3 fouls. 4 team fouls here in the third quarter. Erica Ewelt at the line to shoot 2. First one is in and out, no good. Erica 1 for 3 on the night. And again, those are the only 3 free throws the Spartans have attempted. Here's her second one on the way. This one is no good. Good box out by the Vikings as that ball hits the floor. Ewelt 1 for 4. Arneson, 3 shot on the way by Bear. Brackets in and out. Rebound to Eckel. Goes down, called for the travel. Vikings will keep it underneath their own basket. Still looking for our first score here of the second half. Mount Horeb leading 29-27. Tuesday night, December 3rd, 2013. Travels changed the pivot foot. So Jesse Fisher whistled for the violation. Still, neither team has scored as we near 2 minutes into this second half.
Yeah, big opportunity for McFarland here.
So Weiner, ball tipped away. 1 too many dribbles. Need for a bounce pass. Oh, nice pass inside. Oh, too far underneath is Arneson. Blocking foul, though, going to be called on Erica Ewelt, and that is her third. Yeah, this has long half written all over it. 6 fouls already. We're 2 minutes and 11 seconds into the third quarter. Free throw by Arneson is short, no good. 1 out of 2 for the line for the night. Claire Johnson, number 10, checks back in for the Spartans. There is a cap on the basket here in the second half. Must have been those kids shooting at halftime. At least one of them made a shot. Free throw on the way, no good. There is a cap on that basket and a steal. Mount Horeb contesting and another foul. Hey, 4 seconds we went that time. Emma Eckel going to be whistled for the foul. That is her second. And again, Eckel got the rebound and outlets it. But Mount Horeb contesting that. And in and out for Gordon. There is a lid on that basket. Both ends. Second one on the way. Hey, it's good. Not that we're excited that Mount Horeb made a free throw, but at least we know. There is not a lid on that basket. Lead is 3 for the Vikings, 5:45 to go. We need a hoop. Weiner drives in, tough angle. Christine Hedinger. Claire Johnson inside Eckel. Weiner drives over to Eckel. Little give. No good. Way short. Rebound Arneson. Yeah. Christine Hedinger was all over her. And again, if Nikki Arneson doesn't swing the elbow, that call isn't made. But she swings that elbow. Picks up her first foul. Valerie Fisher checks in for Allison Gordon. Spartans will inbound. They've gone over 2.5 minutes here in the third quarter, yet to score. Fortunately, Mount Horeb only with 1. We throw away the inbound. Very tough angle on that pass to Claire Johnson, who was almost out of bounds. Fisher crossover dribble. She double dribbles.
Yeah, McFarland's got to be careful with the ball this half. A lot of turnovers on that pass.
Rosie Rundy, 23, will check in. Cassie Handrick, 3 for Mount Horeb, also back in the game. Yeah, Leah, it's like a whole different game here in the second half. They take that 10-minute break at halftime, and it's like it's a week later or something. That's Rundy. 5 count is on. Still on, still on. Oh, nice job by Hedinger over to Eckel. Shot way short. Ball tipped out of bounds, saved, and thrown away. Hey, Mount Horeb saying, McFarland, we're giving you every opportunity to get back in this game.
Right.
They're not doing it.
Would have liked to see Hedinger go into the hoop with that ball before.
They've got to take it to the basket.
Right.
Again, you can't be afraid of contact. And just when you look away, the whistle blows again. It's a travel. Oh! 30-27. This is Preddy. Arneson, loose ball. Hedinger comes up. Take it all the way, Maddie.
Oh.
Kicks it back out to Brooke Lonegro. Left hand runner off the glass. No good, Arneson. Nobody back on defense for the Spartans. They do hustle back, prevent the break. Preddy from 3. Good.
Great shot.
Serena Preddy, her second 3. She's got 8. Lead now is 6 for the Vikings. Hedinger up from 3, around and out, no good. Eckel with the rebound up off the glass, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Rundy. Comes right to us. Lead is 6. Spartans will get it underneath their own basket. 4:13 to go in the third quarter. We need a hoop. Scoreless here. High feed into Eckel. Hedinger, 18-footer on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Spartans have gone terribly cold here. Break. Handrick, no good. Rebound, Brooke Lonegro. 4 minutes, third quarter. Brooke Lonegro guarded by Bear. Rundy, crossover. Ball tipped away by Fisher. She'll get whistled for the foul. And here's where it gets exciting, Leah, because from here on out, the Spartans are shooting. Because that is the 6th team foul on the Vikings here in the third quarter. And there's 3:53 to go. We've got almost 12 minutes to go in this game. The Spartans are going to be shooting bonus. Who knows, maybe they'll get double bonus here before the end of the third quarter. We have struggled on inbound plays underneath the basket. Rundy will chase it down in the backcourt, perfectly okay. Eckel goes up, no good. Hedinger tips it. Here comes the ball right to our table. Jay Hansen will chase this one down. Spartans are 0 for the quarter. 3:42 to go, 33-27. Thank goodness Mount Horeb has not been much better offensively. That's Coulthard on the drive. Pulls up from 12. No good. Gets her own rebound. And we've seen that at least 3 times tonight. Somebody doesn't get a body on somebody, and your opponent gets their own rebound. Rosie Rundy whistled for the foul, her first, team's 4th. Number 4, Gabby Coulthard will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Her first point, bottom of the net. Lead is 7. Spartans cannot let this one get away. Second free throw on the way is also good. Nothing wrong with the basket on that end. Lead is 8, 35-27. Rundy, no good. Tries to get her own rebound. Going to be whistled for the foul. Rosie Rundy picks up 2 quick ones. 5th team foul on the Spartans. Rosie's second. Picked up 2 in about 15 seconds. Lead is 8 for Mount Horeb. Spartans put a little token pressure on. Handrick dribbles right through it. Back out Preddy. 3 on the way. Good. Spartans need a timeout. Lead is 11. 3:09 to go here in the third quarter. I don't know if the Spartans went outside in the parking lot at halftime and cooled off. They are outscored here in the second half 9-0. 38-27. 3:09 to go. Leah, we got to have an answer here and quick.
Yeah, they've got to make some adjustments or this game could get out of hand.
Wow. Trailing by 9. We're going to have to get Craig Howery out there and let him shoot. He can do a little clinic here. Again, I don't know. Maybe it was what we observed at halftime with the shooting that went on. I believe only one girl of all the shooters made a basket. was about 1 for probably 75.
Yep.
Jinxed us on this end. But hey, it's an 11-point game. We've got to have an answer here. Cannot let this one get away. It's a young Mount Horeb team. Already with a win under their belts in the 2013-14 season. We need to score. Here comes the white. Christine Hettinger, number 11. Out, Weiner, 3, short, way short. Eckel on the floor for the ball. Good job, Emma. Gets it back out to Rundy. Off the glass, no good. That would have been a great assist from Eckel. Handrick gets it over. Corner, Preddy. Going to have a blocking foul, or did she step out of bounds? Nope, going to be a block. Christine Hettinger, a third. And the good news is, for those of you who don't mind, the long game it's bonus both ways from here on out. 5-second call. Well, that's one way to get the ball back.
Yeah, great opportunity here for McFarland. They've got to find a way to score.
Come on, Spartans, let's get a hoop here. Trailing by 11, 38-27, 9-zip this quarter. Mount Horeb with the advantage. That's Rundy, guarded by Handrick. Nice job by Arneson inside. They're going to double down, and we're going to get a foul called. That should go against Handrick. That is her fourth. That's Cassie Handrick's fourth foul. Again, they double down on Eckel. And again, I've said this all game, we've got to go inside, pound it in.
Yep. Especially in bonus now, free throws are going to be huge.
Valerie Fisher, number 23, back in for Mount Horeb. Emma Eckel will go to the line to shoot one in the bonus. Now you've got to score with the clock stop. 2:31 to go, third quarter. Free throw on the way from Eckel. Is long, no good. Gets her own rebound, tipped out of bounds. Here comes the ball right to our table.
Great job following your shot there.
Spartans will keep it. They're still 0 for the quarter. Come on, girls. High feed, thrown away. Inbound underneath our basket has just killed us.
Right.
I don't know if we have scored. And a steal right back by Preddy. And there's another example of why you've got to be strong with the ball. She just takes it away. Rundy shot on the way short, no good. Rosie fights for a rebound. Weiner comes down with tough shot. Hettinger, no good. Hettinger again. Yes, we score. We score. It's 40-29. The cap is off. Back out, Tess Bear, number 2, guarded by Hettinger. Corner to Preddy. She's hit some big shots here. Coulthard, left to right, underneath. Fisher finishes.
Wide open underneath that hoop.
Help comes over. Nobody rotates down. 42-29. Foul. And the foul's going to be called on Valerie Fisher. That's her third. Team foul number 8. Team fouls combined number 14 in the quarter. Rosie Rundy will go to the line. Rosie with 3. This will be her first attempt from the line. 42-29. Spartans trail by 13. It's good. Bottom of the net for Rosie Rundy. 42-30. Need a run. Need to close the quarter strong here. Second free throw on the way, also good. 5 for Rundy, 42-31. Mount Horeb wants a timeout. Spartans again showing some pressure. Vikings want to take it a timeout, 30-second timeout, a short one. Leah, I don't know. I think we're kind of fortunate to be just down by 11.
Yeah, I mean, Mount Horeb has given us a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, 42-31. Minute 34 to go in the third quarter. A lot of time left. Bottom line is if you get fouled and go to the line, you've got to cash in on those free throws. And there's going to be a lot of free throws here, something tells me, in the second half. So again, on the floor for the Spartans, Maddie Hedinger 3, Stevie Weiner 4, Emma Eckel 14, Claire Johnson 10, and Rosie Rundy 23. For Mount Horeb, 22 is Serena Preddy, 10 is Allison Gordon, 23 Valerie Fisher. Here's the breakout, Emma Eckel. Oh, Gordon takes it away. Crossover dribble. Eckel going to be whistled for the foul. No, it's going to be Rosie Rundy, her third. As someone in the crowd yells, let him play. No disagreement on our end here. Allison Gordon to the line, 1 in the bonus. It's good. Gordon, 2 out of 3 on the night from the line. She's got 4. Lead is 12 for the Vikings. Second free throw is also good. Knocks that one down. 3 out of 4 for the line for Gordon. Lead is 13, largest lead of the night for Mount Horeb. That's Brooke Lonegro. Maddie Hedinger pulls up off the glass. No good. Tries to fight for her own rebound. Does she come out of there with it? No, Mount Horeb does. That's Fisher, number 5. Pressure in the backcourt. Gets it over to Bear. Over to Preddy. Back to Bear. 44-31, nearing the 1-minute mark to go in quarter 3. Tess Bear over to Jessie Fisher. Guarded by Lonegro. Does she pick her pocket? Nah, we just can't finish that. The effort is there. We just don't finish. Fisher from 3. Oh, boy, that went off the glass. Vikings chase it down. They out-hustle us on the long rebound. Might have been a travel. Bear over to Fisher. Weiner with the bump. That's going to be called every day. You're 40 feet away from the basket. Not a good foul. That is her third.
To the line we go again.
Foul number 29 on the Spartans here in the second half. I just 8 and 8 for each team. Jessie Fisher will go to the line looking for her first point on the night, and it is good. Vikings going to take advantage of those free throw opportunities. Their lead is now 14. 45-31, second one no good. Eckel high for the rebound, and again, watch Mount Horeb. They'll try to contest that outlet pass. And this is Lonegro, right to left, over to Weiner. Guarded there by Handrick, inside Eckel, inside outside. Good ball movement, Claire Johnson way short. Ball tipped away. Stevie Weiner fights for it, tie up.
Good to see some aggression out there out of Stevie.
Just got to get it from all 5 girls at the same time. And
right.
we have not seen that. Lead is 14. 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here comes Fisher. Freshman getting a lot of PT tonight. Double team for the Spartans. Weiner gets it.
Great turnover.
Gets it up ahead. Maddie Henninger goes up from 3. No good. Had a couple of seconds. And the quarter ends. Mount Horeb leading 45-31. The Spartans get outscored 16-4 in the third quarter. We'll look at the scoring statistics with 3 quarters in the books. Maddie Hedinger has 4. Stevie Weiner 11. Emma Eckel with 8. I think that's right where we were at halftime.
Pretty close.
Erica Ewelt has 3, and Rosie Rundy with 4. Rundy with a couple of free throws that quarter, and Maddie Hedinger with the basket. The only points for the Spartans. For the Mount Horeb Vikings, Tess Bear with 3, Cassie Handrick with 10, Gabby Coulthard with 2, Jessie Fisher with 1, Allison Gordon with 5, Serena Preddy with 10, Valerie Fisher with 7, Nikki Arneson with 5. 45-31. Spartans are going to have to start strong here in the fourth quarter. This one is going to get away. Small crowd tonight here from the Spartan Gymnasium. Saw an exciting game in the first half. Can't say the same for the second half.
Oh, absolutely.
And for the second time tonight, we dribble back and forth and are called for the 5-second call. Got to have more movement away from the ball to get people open. Mount Horeb now, they can afford to be a little patient. Don't think they will. Oh, a little give and go.
Oh, not
Gordon
bad.
up, around, and out. I don't think Tess Bear realized how easy she had that one. Nobody between her and the basket. Erica Ewald picks up the foul. That is her fourth. Now the situation is Stevie Weiner has 3. Christine Hedinger has 3. Rosie Rundy has 3. Erica Ewald has 4. At the line will be Allison Gordon. Free throw on the way is good. So 46-41. Back out, Rundy. Hedinger, hit that. Short, no good. Rundy with the offensive rebound. Rosie Rundy, too long, no good. 46-31. 7 minutes to go in regulation. Stevie Weiner almost a steal, and Arneson shifts the pivot foot. Violation. Violation will give the ball back to the Spartans. I don't know, you look out on the floor and there's just not much emotion on the girls' faces, and you got to leave it all on the court. Maddie Hedinger. Christine, reverse layup, around and out, no good. Arneson down with the rebound. Here come the Vikings on the break. Number 11 goes up. That's Kelly Goplin.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. That Mount Horeb team looks to be the stronger team of the two by far.
And these teams, both teams look pretty even coming into tonight's game. It's 46-31. Again, you got to be strong with the ball.
Right.
Goplin hits the free throw, her first point on the night. She's a junior. Lead is now 16. This one's getting away. Second one way short. Who wants it? Held ball. Mount Horeb gets it. When it rains, it pours. We're seeing that right now. 47-31. It was 29-27 at halftime. It is an 18-4 advantage for Mount Horeb here in the second half. Well, another 5-second call. That's their second one on an inbound. Oh, can we score? Lead is 16, 47-31. Christine Hedinger over to Eckel, goes up, left hand, no good, tries to follow, gonna be whistled for the foul.
Those shots are just not falling right now for the Spartans.
That's her third. Tough angles though, and that's part of it. And credit Mount Horeb, they're getting us pushed below the block there, so we really don't have a good angle from the inside. 47-31, 6:29 on the clock. This could take a half hour here to play the last quarter. Arneson, that's good. Arneson knocks down her free throw. She's 2 out of 3 for the night, 6 points for the game. Lead is 17. Back of the rim, no good. Arneson with her own rebound. Well, the Spartans want a timeout. Of course, the one thing you always say is who's taking the shooter, and the shooter gets their own rebound on a free throw.
Yeah, that's tough. We've seen that a couple times tonight.
Well, let's put it this way. The Spartans definitely have some things they can work on before their next game. Unfortunately, the next game comes around here on Thursday night. We'll be here Thursday night. And then Friday night, big game for the boys. Of course, the boys are at Evansville tonight in their second Rock Valley Conference North game, looking for their first win. They will be back here on Friday night to meet Darrell Rayfield's East Troy Trojans. Of course, everybody's saying, hey, you know, East Troy, they lost all their big guys. Well, they're going to be a pretty darn good basketball team this year. So nothing is going to be easy for the Spartans, boys or girls this year, schedule-wise. Here's a steal. Rosie Rundy over to Weiner. Weiner up
Great
and
shot.
scores. Stevie Weiner. Rosie Rundy made that one happen, gets the assist. 48-33. Comeback time. Knock it down, Stevie. Yes. Scores. 14 for Weiner to lead the way for the Spartans. The lead is 14. Full court pressure. Oh, that's where we need the steal. You got to step in between the inbounder and the girl who gets the inbound pass, and we got a layup. Shot on the way. Goplin around and out, no good. Mount Horeb really doesn't need to be in any hurry. Hey, we're down on the floor. The tie-up. Held ball comes this way. Leah, is momentum starting to change.
Yeah, it's good to see it.
We need it. We need a run. 48-34, under 6 to go in regulation. Inside, Eckel. Nice move. Eckel up off the glass. No good. Arneson down with the rebound. Here come the Vikings. Up ahead to Preddy. Drives in, puts her head down. No good. Here come the Spartans. Racehorse basketball. Up and down we go. Weiner high archer short, no good. Here comes Mount Horeb. We go back the other way. Preddy on the break. Left hand good. Serena Preddy finishes. 50-34. The old time starting to run out on the Spartans. Hedinger goes up, shot, no good. Way long. Here come the Vikings. This is Handrick. Over to Preddy. Thought she might have traveled. Arneson, own rebound, finishes and scores. Nikki Arneson, the freshman.
Yeah, she's played real aggressive the whole night tonight, John.
She's not afraid to mix it up. You would never guess she was a freshman unless you looked at the program. Foul's going to be whistled on Maddie Hedinger. Her fourth. Now the question is, can the Spartans keep 5 people on the floor here by the end of the game?
Yeah, that's the tough part about having 8 girls on the roster.
Here's Arneson. She's got 8 points. Free throw on the way, no good. Oh yeah, it is. Whoa. I'm wrong. From here, it looked like it was going to miss, but again, we're 90 feet away. The lead is 19, 53-34. Rundy, hand check going to be called on number 2, Tess Bear. Her first, and guess what? Everybody's shooting 2 free throws from here on out, unless somebody gets fouled on a 3. We haven't seen that yet. We probably will. Girls got to keep their heads up now. They can't get down on themselves. Long season to go. Rundy's free throw is good. She's got 6 on the night. She's perfect from the line, 3 out of 3. And knocks them both down. Rundy, 4 out of 4, 7 on the night. Lead is 17. Full court pressure. Arneson going to go right by Ewell. Coast to coast. Layup is short. Gets her own rebound. No good. Nikki Arneson must have at least half a dozen offensive rebounds. Spin move by Rundy over to Hettinger. Up off the glass. No good. Just unable to finish. The story of tonight's game. Mount Horeb now, going to maybe take a little air out of the ball. Maybe not. It's Handrick. Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Preddy's feeling it. She hits the three.
Another deep three-point shot for Mount Horeb.
17 for Preddy. Lead is 20. Loninger over to Rundy. We are nearing the 4-minute mark. Just not a lot of movement for the Spartans. Rundy on the running one-hander. She'll draw the foul and go to the line. Number 10. Allison Gordon, her fourth. It's the lottery here right now. Who's going to be the first player to foul out? Somebody will. Somebody will foul out tonight. Rundy's free throw. No good. First miss. She's 4 out of 5. Three in, 3 out for the Spartans. Like a line change in hockey. 4 minutes to go in regulation. It's a 20-point game. You want to finish strong, win or lose, finish strong, play hard the last 4 minutes. Rundy gets the roll. Full court pressure, but Bear goes right by Rundy. Tess Bear might have carried it. They're going to run a little weave out here. It's Bear, Fisher, almost tipped away. That's Preddy. Yeah, ball tipped away. Hey, we're down on the floor. 2 Spartans, 3 Spartans down. And while the ball is loose, timeout is called. And timeout for Mount Horeb. Up 19, they didn't want to lose that possession.
Yeah, great to see that aggression in the girls.
Yeah, like I said, you came out, game you thought you could win. Your game plan adjusts a little bit. Bottom line is, you got to finish strong. You got to compete. We talked about that a lot last year. Is you got to compete. You got to finish. You got to be strong with the ball, and we just haven't done that on enough possessions tonight. Mount Horeb is not saying that talent-wise they're that much ahead of us, but you talk about the desire and the physical part of the game. They've definitely won that part of the game tonight. So the lead for Mount Horeb is 19. They will inbound on their half of the court. 3:34 to go. Again, it's a long season. This is only the second game. If you get a game like this 20 games into the year, then that's not good at all. But, new system. Kids are learning.
Yeah,
Coach Willicutt, he's gonna teach these kids a lot. Fisher, up and good. Valerie Fisher. She's got 9. Lead is 21. Steal.
Another turnover.
Ready. We've run out of room on our stat sheet for turnovers. Both teams. Bear, high post, Gordon. Ball movement. We're going to be patient. Left to right comes Handrick. Mount Horeb doing a nice job. Playing keep away. Why not? No need for the Spartans to foul. But that may be the only option if they want to get the ball back.
All right, Mount Horeb's going to take their time right here.
Again, we want to thank our top-notch crew here tonight, making this broadcast possible. Fisher on the rebound. Long to Bear. Mount Horeb controls it. This is going to be a minute-plus possession for the Red and White Vikings. Oh, a little give and go. Nice job. Serena Preddy on the give and go. She's got 19 to lead the way. She's a junior. 60-37. Weiner from three, no good. Rebound, Preddy. Nobody close to the ball for the Spartans. 2 minutes to go. Well, Coach Sullivan from Mount Horeb says, I got the timeouts, I might as well use them. Let the bus warm up a little bit. 23-point lead.
You know, you wonder if part of it is the Spartans having 8 girls getting tired out by that second half, but I don't know. They had that halftime to refuel and...
Well, and basketball is such a game of conditioning that seems like Mount Horeb appears to be the team that's in better condition here. So again, 60-37, it is Tuesday night, December 3rd. We've got 3 games this week. We'll be back Thursday night with the girls and Friday night with the boys. Hopefully get some W's for McFarland. Again, John Wells with the play-by-play. Leah Melman's here. A brand new 5th grade teacher here in McFarland, teaching in room number 131 at Wabisa, right next to me. I talked her into doing this. Leah, have you had fun?
I have.
See?
Great game, especially that first half.
It was. Again, there's definitely some positives here for the Spartans, but certainly a lot of things to work on. And some of those same issues from last year, not finishing and not being strong with the ball, are still hurting the Spartans. That's number 25, Dakota Wernette with the ball. Over to Goplin. Again, they've run that play a couple of times. It just passed to the wing and cut through. A little give and go. Nearing the 1.5-minute mark. That's Arneson. Tie up, bodies on the floor. Eckel will help Arneson up. Couple of freshmen there. And Emma Eckel is going to be whistled for the foul. She has 4. Well, I spoke too soon earlier. I said somebody's going to foul out tonight. I don't know. Might not happen. So Nikki Arneson at the line, the freshman. She has played a great game, and she knocks that one down. Not going to award the star of the game to Nikki Arneson for the Vikings. Probably going to go to Serena Preddy tonight. Lead is 24, make it 24. Eckel with the rebound. That's Brooke Lonegro, the freshman, number 2. Kicks it over to Weiner. 3 shot on the way, going to be way short. And again, the legs looking a little heavy for the Spartans.
Right.
We've seen a number of shots here in the second half, way short. High feed. Throw it away.
Yeah,
Turnover.
tough pass there.
And again, our inbound plays underneath our own basket have not been good for us at all tonight.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers on those inbound plays.
I don't know if we've scored. Nice little sideline inbound play for the Vikings. Still competing out there. Weiner going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, John, it's good to see them still competing with that minute left.
So Stevie Weiner, 4th, so 107. Still nobody has fouled out. This is Arneson. Got it. 5th made free throw for Nikki Arneson. She's got 11. Second free throw, oh, no good. Eckel with the rebound. Here come the Spartans. Weiner on the break, scores! Stevie Weiner.
Great job pushing that ball down the court.
Weiner for 2. She's got 16. She's going to get the Andrew Day Star of the Game award here for the Spartans. Shot on the way, good. Stevie Weiner, 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 17 for Weiner. Here's the break. Fisher on Lonegro. Lonegro going to get called for the hold. That's her first. So 62-40, our score. The Vikings on top by 22. Free throw is good for Jesse Fisher. Second free throw is also good. 64-40. Weiner tries to get it underneath. Credit the Vikings again. Good help defense all night. Spartans still going to pick up some pressure here. 48 seconds to go in this one. Hey, we might get a 10-second call. Timeout. Mount Horeb. It's close to a 10-second call. That's a good timeout if you think the Spartans might get a 24-point play to tie it up. But a good teachable moment. Coach Bill Sullivan talking to his players over there. He's got a young group, no seniors. Spartans come in with a pretty senior-dominated group. 6 seniors on the Spartan roster. Mount Horeb with none, and the Vikings take it to the Spartans tonight. Again, a lot of things the Spartans can learn from this one.
Right, a lot of time left in that season.
But again, as we come back and say, you know, competing, being strong with the ball, finishing, those are things you just got to be able to do. And here comes Arneson. 2 players go for the steal. They may not shoot. They may not shoot. And that might have been what Coach Sullivan was talking about. Run some clock. Good opportunity to do it right here. Lonegro almost a steal. Fisher puts her head down. Hey, Vikings, 10 seconds to go. They don't have to score. Eckel with the steal. Lonegro goes after it, but who winds up coming up with it? Mount Horeb, and this one is over. Final score tonight, the Mount Horeb Vikings take it to the Spartans. Final score, Mount Horeb 64, McFarland 40. Wow. Fourth quarter, 19-9. Can it be? Second half, 35-13. The Vikings take it to your home McFarland Spartans. That'll do it from McFarland High School tonight. Leah, again, a big thank you for helping out here. And we hope to have you back on before the end of the season.
Yeah, thanks.
If you're more than willing to, it's, I could tell, I told you, Bill's going to be a little nervous now because he's got some big shoes to fill coming back here on Thursday. So that'll do it from McFarland High School tonight. Again, it's Tuesday night, December 3rd, 2013. Final score is Mount Horeb Vikings 64, the McFarland Spartans 40. For Leah Melmans, I'm John Wells saying thanks for watching.